I'm.
You bitch.
I'm just gonna censor you.
Put a black bar over it.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna censor this bitch.
And it's Monday.
Hi everyone, welcome to another week here on The Den. So, we're going to do hot topics this week.
Yeah, I have a hot topic. Everyone's favorite dessert-based website, Onlyfans, is saying they're no longer allowing dessert-based content on their sites.
Huh?
How can something called Onlyfans have anything other than flans on it? Like, what the hell?
It's just pictures of the flan enemy from Final Fantasy.
But seriously though, so I was reading some memes, and as you know, memes are the only valid source of news in today's day and age.
No. What else would qualify as valid news in 2021?
Yahoo bought Tumblr for $1.1 billion back in the day, and then Verizon bought Yahoo, which included Tumblr, for $4.4 billion. Then Verizon banned adult content on Tumblr, and then Verizon sold Tumblr for less than $20 million. So
and it's pretty much a useless platform now.
Great way to lose.
Can you hand me my soda, Derek?
$980 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so OnlyFans, no more adult content. Everyone's wondering what that means for the future of OnlyFans. They're probably screwed.
Oh, they're fucked. I mean, you launched the site on the back of sex workers, and then you made your millions and millions of dollars off of sex workers, and now you're going to say they can't be on there.
Well, I mean, they are not the ones who are saying it. It's
The banks.
I don't even care.
banks
I don't
are
even
saying
care who it is. They need to find another way to operate if that's the case.
Yeah, because like OnlyFans, yes, it was created as like kind of like a cameo thing where people could sign up for a certain celebrity and get specialized content.
Well,
But
as someone
everyone-
pointed out,
yeah.
it was Patreon, but for porn.
Right.
But essentially, the sex workers decided to use it as a platform, and they didn't get stopped, and that's how the OnlyFans became the iconic thing that it is right now.
Bottom line is they're trash. They're done.
It's over.
It's over for them unless they miraculously find some way to override this in the next 30 days.
Yeah.
They're fucked. Because I mean, the sex workers are going to revolt. There's going to be something else is going to pop up. It's not like this is going to be a forever thing. I mean, yes, there's just for fans, which I mean.
Yeah, for now, people will just move over to just for fans.
Exactly.
But it's only a matter of
Time
time.
before just for fans does the same thing.
So then what happens?
There's always going to be something. There's always going to be a site that's going to.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, like, are we going to end the golden era of paid amateur porn professionals?
I don't think it'll be ever done. I just think something else will take over the spot. There'll always be something there to take over the spot.
Yeah.
The downside is all these performers that have built up hundreds of thousands of, followers are now going to have to start all over again. So you're ultimately taking money out of their pocket no matter where they switch to. Because even if they switch, they have to start the process of getting all their followers.
Building up the...
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's stupid and they should be ashamed of themselves. Alright, so that's fine. So, I think the next thing we should move on to is a question that we had in our Discord that I thought was very interesting. And why don't you explain the question, Derek?
So the question that was asked was, there was somebody who, a friend of theirs, they originally were a bear, and they transitioned to female, and they kind of felt excommunicated. So the question really is, what is the question?
The question was about finding acceptance in our community.
Yeah, but I was trying to figure out how to phrase, how do you find acceptance in the bear community when you are transitioning?
That is a very good question. So, I think in order to discuss this, we have to talk about initially the bear community way back in the day. I mean, was meant for masculine men to connect with each other. I mean, for the most part, the bear community was masculine men, bearish
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
You know,
large men, hairy chest,
right.
or wolf. Like.
Traditional masculinity. How about that? Let's use that term.
I think even. Sorry, I just had a brain thing. Like, even peeling away the specific question is, how do you fit in to the bear community without being, sexually attractive to bears or attracted to them, right? Because that's really the fundamental issue.
That is ultimately the fundamental issue. Because there's an element of being around people that you're attracted to. Now that being said, that's not all the bear community is about, and that's not what all bears are about that are part of the community.
Exactly, and there's
that's
even
the same thing furries say.
What?
That's the same thing furries say.
What?
This is like, it's not all about the sex. And it's not. It's not all about the sex. But it's mostly about the sex.
Even in like.
Is it not? I don't know if I agree with you on that.
Alright,
we can agree to disagree on this topic.
Yeah. But even like in like the leather community, bear community, like when they do the shows, there's even like there's Mr. Bear, there's Mrs. Bear.
Yes.
And there's like women are included in like the titles that do come in with the community.
So I think ultimately, if we're looking at it as a group as a whole.
Yeah.
So I often hear things about the bear community, and this is a very common comment: is I'm not accepted in the bear community. I don't meet this criteria. I don't meet this criteria. I don't meet this criteria. They don't accept persons of color. That's a common one I hear quite often. So my thought on that is just like any group of people out there. It doesn't matter if it's bear, whatever community you're talking about. There's always going to be people that have their own visions of what that community is. And some people just don't evolve beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, the point is if you meet somebody who doesn't have the same vision as you, move on to the next person, and hopefully you will find the group of people that you're looking for.
You'll still find people within your common interests, but sometimes, I know, I can't really say anything about transitioning because it's not myself. I don't have personal experience with it, but it's just like. If you're in a group who doesn't accept you to that, you've outgrown that group, and it's time to go on and start out and try to find someone else.
Exactly.
But stick with those who still support you.
What do you think, Steve?
I was thinking, if I want to answer this person in like a practical, solutions-based approach, I'd say that, if you want to fit in that space, the only realistic avenue I can see would be like get more into leather. If you're a woman now, be like a hot leather bitch and like get the whips out and stuff and have fun with that. Because I feel like there's still a large degree of overlap between that and bears, and it might be a more natural fit.
That's a good point. No, I like that. I like that idea. Bottom line is you gotta own who you are, and if people don't, you come across a group of people that don't accept you. Just move on to the next group. They're not worth your time. Mm-hmm. You will find people that do accept you in the community eventually. And I'm not going to say it's going to be easy because it's not.
No, it's going to be trials and tribulations.
Absolutely, and that's the same for anyone that doesn't meet that traditional bear form, if you will. Mm-hmm. Even myself, when I was first coming into the community, I didn't feel like I fit in. Derek didn't feel like he fit in. Derek, I will say this about Steve. Steve's got the quintessential bear look. And so, I'm sure it was much easier for him to transition into that, correct?
Well, there was a brief adjustment period when I was still really down on myself when I looked because I was coming from the position of being a straight boy.
That's true too.
And I hadn't realized my social potential.
Social potential, I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the thing. It's for a lot of us, it's an adjustment when you're trying to get involved in a new community. The bottom line is just look around. Try to find people.
Some people who are bears are going to be assholes, but not everyone.
That's true, because we've definitely met our share of assholes in the bear community that have their own vision of what they think the bear community is, and if you don't fit that mold,
you're out.
You're out. I will say this: I've also met people that were like that and have changed, and have evolved. So you're gonna meet both sides of the candle. For those people that are negative on the bear community, I also say to you, don't throw out the whole community because of a few assholes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not everybody is like that.
Yeah.
Bottom line. So just search around. I mean, especially this day and age with the internet, I'm sure there's many places you can search online for people and find people with common interests in, Facebook chat groups, and I don't even know what else mediums people use now because it's so too old. The TikToks. How about the TikToks?
Use TikTok.
TikTok, I guess, is the new one, right?
Yeah.
I haven't got the knack of TikTok yet.
Me neither.
My best video is Steve putting Vaseline on his feet to the Gummy Bear song. That's the best TikTok I've ever been able to come up with.
Wow.
But I digress. I think we've answered the question. What do you have anything to add?
I think we covered everything there. It's simply just like you have yourself. You need to look out for yourself, and if all around you doesn't support you, you need to find a new support system.
And on the next line of that is that if you can't find a community that accepts you, start your own. If you have that in you, you could be the trailblazer and start your own movement in that direction. There you go. All right. I don't think we have anything else to cover. I was trying to think of another one, but unless you have
plenty of content, I think.
That is. We've raised some eyebrows with this video.
We created some content, baby. We're content creation professionals.
And not on OnlyFans. All right. Derek, anything you want to add?
For streams.
So streaming is still ongoing. It's just not as frequent.
Yeah.
So you can check me out during the week playing Skyward Sword, and Greg's still playing random games.
Yep.
So, of course, here's some clips.
What looked like
Well,
something?
at least somebody's getting some. Wait, is this generator going too?
I'm watching this.
So we have
It's
two
so
generators.
funny.
Yo.
I have to get to the back of my building.
There's birds around us.
That's it. We're done.
Leave it to gays to ruin the game.
Goose, I don't get it. You know what? Goose is not a terrible character. No! No! That's the way we like to yuck. Joel! No. We don't. Goofy is not a sexual being. No! He's gonna yuck you like an animal. Alright, so this is it for the stream right now. Goofy has a son and likes to yuck. You ready to get yucked? I want to hook you on the ass tonight. Alright. Oh. Clip it. Goofy, that's a guy who fucks. What? I read Croc scolding me in Greg voice. He says good. The way it should be. I messed that one up bad.
Oh, Jason,
I just like the title of the clip.
Jason's topping Ghostface now.
Oh dear God.
All right, guys, you're gonna run out of
Constantly
time.
has a face of an orgasm.
Is that your O face?
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
All right, everyone. Well, that I think we'll call it a wrap for this week. As always, like, share, subscribe. Tune into the rest of the guys' videos and fuck OnlyFans. Have a great week.
Bye.